Hey there, Name the Game here, and welcome back to Name the Game Halloween Showcase, where I pick out various horror games to play for your entertainment. Today I thought we'd have a look at an older game called White Day. This is a Korean horror game, and it is one of my personal favorites. Seriously, this game is just fantastic. But I will get into the horror aspects of this game later. Right now I want to talk about the tradition White Day, which is an Eastern tradition practiced in, among other countries, China, Korea and Japan. Now White Day is pretty much the equivalent of Valentine's Day, and while they do have Valentine's Day too, the way they do it is that on Valentine's Day it is common that the girl gives gifts to a boy they like. And while on White Day, which is 1 month after Valentine's Day, that is March 14th, the boy kind of returns the favor, or he gives a gift of candy or something to a girl that they like. Which I think is, I kind of like that tradition. It's a cool take on the, you know, romance tradition kind of thing. And needless to say, here's our protagonist, and that girl was the his chosen. So the game is about him trying to give candy to her. It doesn't sound like much, but trust me when I'm telling you, this is really it's a really cool game. So I really like the concept, and as we can say, you can see right there, she left her diary on the bench because she was a little bit flustered, or something like that. And I can actually skip here. So here we have the menu screen for White Day. The first thing I'm going to do is check out the options. I think I might actually lower the volume a little bit. Brightness. Let's have it a little bit brighter than normal, because this game is extremely dark, and I know that YouTube videos just have a tendency to darken everything. I think that should do it. Controls, I can't do anything with the controls. High level. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Okay, so let's start a new game. I am going to start this game on normal. I know that I can. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for normal. And my name is gonna be... That is going to be my name. So, continue. Start a game. The master of the labyrinth is waiting for you. Oh, that sounds ominous. Let's start then. So yeah, the full title for this game is White Day, a labyrinth named school. And here we are at like, it's evening, and this guy is gonna sneak in to the school to deliver candy. He's gonna place candy on the desk of this girl that he likes, whose name I think is So Young. I don't remember the name of this guy because you kind of his name is kind of the title you give the save file. Oh, and would you look at that? Somebody is looking at us through a camera. That's I don't even know what to say about that. But only good things can come out of sneaking into the school at night, so here's to hoping good things happen. Okay, and it's seems to be about 10 o'clock. Let's... I really like these opening cutscenes. They're nice. So this is actually my second recording on trying to record this game. The first one I just failed miserably. The game didn't... I couldn't play the game. The game didn't want to be played. I think it has something to do with the fact that I upgraded to Windows 10 recently, or at least recently as I'm recording this, because this is going out like a month. What was that? Oh, it's I'm just gonna be hiding then. We have enemies in this game, obviously. Some of them are living dead, and some of them are living dead but spirits, and some of them are actually people. But things seem to be going, yeah. Things seems to be working here, because when I played this on Windows 10, there was like this floating doorknob. It was like a floating doorknob right here, and the only thing I could interact with was this door. And you know this crosshairs that I have on the middle of my screen? That wasn't there, and the thing is, you need that in order to do things in this game. So, let's, because this is a, I want to say interactive point-and-click adventure, because you'd use your mouse for everything. You have to click for everything. So, it's a survival horror game. It's a pretty standard survival horror game, set in first person. This game came out in 2001, and that's why the graphics look a little bit outdated. Honestly, I don't have anything against the graphics. It's really, really nice. I really like the look of this game. So here's a note. Let's read it. Kim Byung-tae. I probably butchered that horribly. The garden rake has been confiscated by Ha-kyu, a student dean. I can't rake the school grounds anymore because of you. What's worse, all the trees have died because you didn't water them last week. I'll make sure you regret your selfishness tomorrow. If you have the spirit, go to the safe in the PE storage room and get my rake back. I overheard from the students that Ha-kyu has a very bad memory, so he remembers the combination lock for the safe using the number of balls in each basket. Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to do that at some point. I'm assuming our name wasn't the student name that was on that list, but still. It's another note. It's a school ghost story. Oh, this is gonna be good. The woman in the closet. Some time ago, rumors spread about a face that could be seen coming out of some of the walls in the main building's corridors. Oh, that sounds lovely. Whether this was true or not, the principal and several other teachers tried to prove them wrong and reassure them that, but the stories stubbornly refused to be forgotten. Some students claim that the school was once used as a torture building for prisoners during the Japanese occupation of Korea. They say that one prisoner was a woman who had refused to give away the location of her husband, who had fled the region to avoid conscription. She was tortured again and again, but each time she refused to talk. When they finally gave up on her, she was left sealed into a closet and forgotten. The closet was so small and compact she could not sit up or lie down. Crammed into the tiny space without any provisions at all, she eventually died from starvation. When her body was dug up, the discoverers struggled to fit her stiffened corpse into her coffin. They said she still wanders near the sealed room. Her bent neck presented to those who are unlucky enough to find her. Ha! Creepy. Okay. Let's hope we never... Here's to hoping we never see her. Oh, it's a thing that we can interact with, which is kind of cool. Some of these lockers are interactable. You can interact with them. They placed lockers right in front of the notice board. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, guys. I'm just saying. And here's another thing. These here are our health. So we have the soybean milk, which recovers a bit of health, and the lunchbox, which recovers a lot of health, I think. And then I think we have first aid kits too. And one thing that I really like about this game is that you can actually interact with a light switch. I'm going to leave this on just because. So our main goal is to get the key for this. I think, at least. What is this? Oh, it's a coin. It's a 501, which I think is the Korean currency, as this is a Korean game, which I've probably already mentioned. Another note. Let's see here. Condition of the main building 9th of March. So that's like 6 days ago or something? 5 days? There's a steam leakage in the extractor fans located inside the vents that connects the girls' bathroom and the main machine room. The valves inside the vents will need to be tightened to stop the flow of the steam. We will begin placing the fluorescent lights in the hallway in front of the home economics room tomorrow morning. Sweet, okay. What else is there? It's a clock, and I can interact with it. And it seems to be 10:05. So yeah, the thing is, when you walk into the school building here, it's about 10 o'clock. And at 10 precisely, the school it locks down and goes into complete lockdown. So everyone who's inside the school after 10 o'clock, they are stuck in here. and that that means us, among other things. Oh, a nice little toilet here. I hear something. I hear a thing. Come on, door. There we go. I don't think. I honestly don't think the bathroom stalls yield any kind of reward. Most of the time they don't. Doesn't seem like it. But I'll check anyway. For the most part, the bathroom stalls are just hiding places. Is there anything on the floor in the... I'm not going to check the urinals, by the way. It's a fairly normal looking bathroom. This thing doesn't have a door. I'm not sure if that's a... I don't think that's good design, guys. You might want to look into that. Let's check the girls' bathroom because we're a pervy bastard. And one of the doors is open. Okay, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen that happening. I've played through this game, not that many times actually, but I have played through this game, and I don't think that stall door has ever been open before. That is actually kind of freaky. This one I think is just randomly open. It's just automatically open. So let's check bathrooms, I guess. I'm like inside the door. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Interact with the sink. Oh, there's graffiti on the wall. I mean, to be a game with kind of low graphics, I really like the attention to detail. There's even toilet paper rolls inside some of these stalls. That's really cool. And whatever this is, what is this? Tissue vending machine. Okay. What is that noise? I have no idea. And I think that's everything I can check. Let's just go, yeah, want to open. And just for the hell of it, let's see if it's locked from the other side. Somebody locked us inside. You know, that's kind of freaky. And one thing that I actually haven't touched in on is this here. This is your save point. If you've played Resident Evil, you're familiar with the fact that you have to use an item in order to save. It's the same thing here. I got this this pen here, this thing here, and you use those on those notepads to save your game. So you can actually run out of... That door wasn't open before. That's freaky. Yeah. So we have people. Okay, let's oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I was just randomly standing here. Hi. I'm Kim Sang-ah. Okay. Hello. None of your business. My name is NameTheGame. You're a funny name. God, what are you talking about? My name is great. Why are you still at school? Han So-young is in your class, isn't she? Yeah, let's just go for the truth. I am sorry? I didn't do anything. That wasn't me. So we have alarms, and what is that? That doesn't look good. Are those vines? We have yeah, it kind of tells us what we have to do here. You have to get into the vents. And fortunately I know how to do that, otherwise we'd be stuck here for a couple of hours. Because this game, you really need to know what to do in order to do stuff. Another note. Let's see. The main building's first floor needs some lighting work. Oddly enough, the switchboard wires in the machine room are tangled up, so we may need to strip a lot of the floorboards and wall sheets back. If this work is needed, then the extractor fan is connected. Then the extractor fan connected to the machine room, home economics room, and the girls' bathroom will need to be removed. Okay. Well, that was informative, I guess. So we have 5,000 alarms going off. I'm just gonna check everything. Oh, we have this thing. I can check that, right? It's wire cutters. As you may have noticed in the girls' bathroom, the vent was blocked off by wires, so you need the wire cutter. Is there something in the... Someone threw away a new coffee can. Grab it! Sweet! Oh, I did not know that we could actually check the baskets, like the trash baskets. And here we have... what was her name? Songa? I think her name was Songa. And she dislikes the noise, so let's get rid of the noise. And we're gonna need this. It's a ladder. Can I run with it? You know, I'd rather not risk it. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Actually, never mind. Let's run with it. I think you can actually drop the ladder. There we go. And now you have to climb on. Okay, here is where it gets interesting. Menu. Equipment. No, not equipment, but items. General is what it is. Wire cutters. Now I have the wire cutters equipped. Something is blocking the vents. The wire is blocking the vent. And there we go. The wire has been removed. So now we can climb inside. Okay, awesome. And the first thing that meets us is cobwebs. Cobwebs that actually slow you down a little. That's actually kind of cool. And here we have a nice little view of the hallway outside. Oh. What? Oh, the door opened. Oh my god, there's another boy in here? What the balls, man? What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, let's hope. Here's to hoping we never ever see that guy again. I mean, seriously. And here we have the steam vents, the steam thingies. So we can't get past there. Oh, here's a valve. Let's tighten the valve. Let's hope you're like turning it in the right direction there. There's one. I think we need to find 2 or 3. Here we go. There's another valve. And yeah, maybe turn it too, you know? Just because, holy crap, this alarm is really freaking me out. It's not freaking me out, it's just pissing me off a little. So, let's head back into here. These vents actually look really neat. I would have freaked out if I had to climb through these vents. I mean, I'm not really claustrophobic or anything. I'm really not. I'm like not overly claustrophobic. I don't like tight spaces, but it's not unbearable. It's not like I'm freaking out, having a panic attack. This room looks funny. So, let's have a look here. I can't see properly, it's too dark. Well then, it's a big box. Move it. Okay. So that's a way out, I guess. Or you can kind of climb through the vents too. Oh, wasn't there... There was something there. Yeah, there it is. So this is another gimmick in the game. You can actually... These are just collectibles. There's nothing... it doesn't have anything to do with the game. But you can find 10 game packages strewn throughout the game. Let's see here. Is that a light switch? Can I use that? Oh, awesome. Let's just climb over the rubble. It's a switchboard. Okay, so we have 4 alarms going. Holy crap. There we go. That's what I have to do. The alarms have stopped. Thank goodness. Because that's just obnoxious. And the room is back to normal, I guess. So, we have... What do we have here? We have... It's a key. What kind of key? It's a home economics room key. Yeah, we didn't check that door, did we? Well, I guess we were kind of cut short by the alarm. And then we have an amulet. We got the metal amulet. Sweet, okay. And that's a safe. I don't think this door... Yeah, no, it's locked. And this, I don't think... Yeah, both are locked. They're also locked from the other side, because why the hell not? And now we can get out through the home ec room. What's this then? It's another note. Running. Jogging regularly improves your endurance and reduces your resting time. It's a simple, convenient and effective exercise. Keeping healthy, however, you must be careful when you try to push past your limit. If you ever have difficulty breathing or feel dizzy, you should rest for a while before running again. Yeah, we have a stamina meter in this game, and honestly, it's not as annoying as it usually is in when you have a stamina meter. In this game, it is actually bearable. It works. Sometimes you're just yeah. And I think the other door won't open. No, I won't open. But now I have to find the key. I think that's here. Home economics key. So yeah, if you want to have something on you, you have to click it into your inventory, and you also have to use the key on the lock and not the door itself. So, hi.
이 학교는 도대체 제대로 된 게 없어.
You don't say.
그런데 무슨 할 말 있어?
Not really. The machine room looks strange to me.
이 건물이 낡아서 그래. 6.25 때
I don't think that's why.
건물이래. 그런데 너 여기 계속 있을 거야? 쓸데없이 돌아다니지 마. 10시에 문을 모두 잠그거든.
Yes, I know.
이젠 들어오지도 나가지도 못해.
Yes, I know. How do I get out? What are you going to
넌
do?
여기 있을 거야. 우리 그이 올 때까지. 농담이야. 여기 열쇠 줄 테니까 이걸로 저 복도 지나서 강당으로 가.
Okay. Well, thank you. And here we have the people working on the fluorescent lights, I guess. It's a toolbox. It looks like someone was working here. Yeah, I just said so. And let's just step onto the tulip. We have no regards for anyone's belongings whatsoever. Okay, awesome. So, now we have the... I'm gonna use the map button for... because these things have... oh, you can actually click them. Oh, that's gonna make my life a lot easier. I'm probably still gonna use the map button though. No, you can't. Oh. So, what we have to do here is you have to use the key on this thing. Not like the deadbolt, not this thing. No, you have to use the key on the actual padlock. So, this is where things get interesting. We have this long hallway here. I don't think any of these doors open. No, it's locked from the other side. All the doors are locked from the other side. And we have a shoe. It's watercolor paintings of sports shoes and an apple. Huh. What does it say? Thanks to our art teacher. Grade 2, Class 2, White Snow Girl. Okay. So this this hallway here is littered with like these paintings. Pictures of winter trees. Image of winter. Oh, I didn't notice. I didn't read the name. I'm terribly sorry. It's a picture of a robot and a boy. Sky. Grade 3, Class 8, SF Batman. Okay. Oh, here we have something. It's locked. No kidding. What's this then? I'm kind of glad I turned up the brightness, because otherwise we would not have been able to see this. Picture of a dragon. Dragon of Wind. Grade 3, Class 2. Tomato? I think they're just making these names up. It's an oil painting. It's hard to make it. It seems like a bridge and a house, and oh, it's actually kind of good work. Excellent work, Silent Night, Holy Night. Grade 1, Class 8. Ian Sung Young. Cool. Well, that is a fantastic artist. What? What? Oh god, it's him. Run, 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 and run. And he's laughing. And they're just rolling with it. god, people in this school are just absolutely crazy. What's your name? I forget her name.
늦은 시간인데
What's she doing?
학교엔 무슨 일이야?
Don't worry about it.
하긴 그래도 너보다는 많이 알고 있을 텐데.
Yeah, I guess you will.
뭔가 궁금한 거니?
Well, what are you and So Young doing here? I think her name is Sung-ah, but okay.
난 소영이 전화 받고 왔어. 성아는 학교에서 만났고.
We haven't seen So Young. Why is Sung-ah here?
소영이랑 같은 반인데 반 애들 중에 유일하게 소영이랑 친한 애야. 둘이 얘기도 많이 하고. 근데 성안 소영이한테 지기 싫어하는 그런 면이 있어. 소영이가 하는 건 다 하려고 하고 꼭 애들 같아. 그런데 오늘은 분위기가 더 이상해. 소영이 만나고 집에
Really?
가야겠다. 그럼 나중에 봐.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
그럼 나 먼저 간다.
No, it might be a good idea. We still didn't get her name though. Okay. And as you may have noticed... Oh, matches. I'm not gonna get the matches yet. It's a copy. It's a copier. Let's... okay. It won't turn on, the power is off. Okay, so... what are these? It's a box of matches. Equip them. There we go. And these are our fantastic light sources in this game. Allow me to demonstrate. Fantastic, isn't it? So I'm gonna keep the lights on in most of these rooms. What do we have here? Oh, it does work, actually. Which is nice. So what is this, a reception area? It's a power box. Open. On. The power of this area is now on. Oh, it's a note. What's this say? Ghost Stories 11. The impossible maths problem. Nahye, that's probably not how you pronounce that at all, was a very normal and average student. So normal that sometimes she would be bullied and teased for it. Maths was one of the only subjects he was below average in, and though she studied and worked as hard as she could, her grades never improved. Whenever she was called to the chalkboard to solve a maths problem, she could never do it, and the bullies in class would laugh at her. One day, Nahye and had maths for her last period. Unfortunately for her, she got called up to the chalkboard to solve a maths problem, and as every time before, she couldn't solve it. The maths teacher grew impatient and angry with her, so he told her she couldn't leave the school until she had solved the problem. Okay! You know that... Oh god! Oh fuck my life! That noise... That noise is the... it announces a ghost is present. I'm not sure if you saw her, but there was like this head floating right next to me. But right now I'm just gonna... Something was printed out. It's a map of the area. So we have... Now we have a map. Okay, so I'm just gonna be running out here. And I think... we need the amulet for this. The metal amulet. I think you need to place that here. The one metal has been carved into the amulet. Use the metal amulet. Okay, awesome. So, now we can go in here. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to continue the story. Not by doing that. Ghost Stories 11. And blah, blah, blah. She had solved the problem. To make matters worse, the bullies walked up to the chalkboard and changed the problem slightly when Nahye was out of the room. When she walked back in, she became more confused, upset and scared. she had heard about the rumors and ghost stories and were told around the school, and was growing more and more anxious as it got darker. Suddenly the back door swung open and her bullies came loudly into the classroom. She was so shocked that she suffered a heart attack and collapsed to the floor. Even in death, she can still be seen up at the chalkboard trying to solve the problem she never finished. Okay, so that's creepy. And this school is full of those stories. But that was not her, that ghost we saw. Is there anything up here? No, it's locked. Okay, so there's only 2 floors. Actually, there are 3 floors, but let's... who's counting, right? Okay, so what do we have here? Well, we have a place to buy stuff, and this door, which opens. Okay, I'm gonna turn on any light possible. That's a note. Ghost Story 7. Secrets of the Pond. A small pond could be found between the main building and the gym a long time ago. There was a silly rumor going around that the pond was... I can't read that. Was made, I guess, from a crater back when the area was used to be a refugee camp from the war. Apparently, the site was bombed during the Korean War, and a group of soldiers were killed when a bomb hit the tent they had been resting. This is not the only rumor about the pond. A story goes that if you prepare a love letter for someone asking them to meet at the pond, you will stay together forever, but if they don't show up, the pond will curse you and you will die. When the moon is its brightest, you can see a figure standing from the hallway window, looking down at the pond. Some say she has some sort of connection to the pond itself. A timid girl named Soo Kyung liked an upper grade student called Sang Yoon. After a long period of stress, she sent him a letter to meet up at the pond, feeling that it would be worth the risk. However, the letter was misdelivered and Sang Yoon never got it. Soo Kyung spent the whole night waiting there in the cold. She fell ill and was absent the next day. She decided to be transferred in a desperate attempt to save herself. No one heard anything more about her until a few months later when Soo Kyung's body floated up from under the pond. Okay, creepy. What else is here? There is this thing, which is, you know, never a bad thing. We have 4 pens now. I'm probably gonna save my game at some point pretty soon. Can I open this? Can I... does the light switch work? Like I said, this game is fairly creepy. What about this place? Oh. Ha! Bloody handprints. There's a bloody hand mark on the wall. Oh, I really thought that there would be something standing behind me after I checked that. But there is not. Okay, so it's now almost 11, like 11:30. No, half past 10. So, what's this place? Everything here is locked. Let's run down this hallway then. Try to avoid that because that makes an awful sound. Is there a light switch here? I hear music. That's fantastic. What's this then? It's a note. Where are you? If you're reading this, meet me at the new building. I hide the name and building master key and the registering room door frame. Okay, so what's the registering room? I think that's... oh god. I think that's where I was. Broadcasting room? No, I was in the broadcasting room, sorry. Registering room is there. On the door frame? Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if this door opens now. It does. And I'm gonna head to get the master key and then I'm gonna cut off, I think. Okay, awesome. So now we've locked open all the second floor classroom keys. second floor classrooms, that is. Except for this one. I'm gonna open this one too. Okay, so now I'm just gonna head into the boys' bathroom and check the stalls. Although they never yield anything, I think. But now I can check a little bit better. Yeah, there's nothing there. So, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna make a save here. I feel like I've accomplished a fair bit. And I will see you in the next episode. So, I thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you will tune in for the next episode, whatever that may be. Have a great October, everyone.